So we are in Virginia. Camper staying at our local area.
Nick is gone.
Nick just left to go to the Azores. Makayla and I are going on a trip with my mom and my sister. And Harold gets to stay home and take care of the pups.
In the house.
In the house.
And work.
And work.
And edit.
Yeah, that's work. So
It's a lot.
it's a lot. So hopefully, video-wise, I'll be able to capture what we're doing, and then he'll capture what he's doing. And I tasked Nick with capturing what he's doing, but we don't know what that will look like. So we'll see.
All right, I love you.
And then stay tuned. Are you ready? You staying here? Today is a Saturday, and my mom, my sister, myself, and Makayla are going to Kentucky to go see the Ark. We're going to get into some things on the way. So right now, we stopped at the West Virginia Welcome Center because we're on our way to the coal mining tour here in West Virginia. So we're going to stop by there. It might be at the very tip of Kentucky. I'm not quite sure where the exact address is, but I'll make sure that I give you guys the information once we get there. But it's on our way to the Ark, so we're gonna stop by there. And then tomorrow we're gonna do something else on our way because it's gonna be a Sunday and the Ark actually is closed on Sundays. So stay tuned. And then look at that view. West Virginia has some pretty cool views, just like the Blue Ridge Parkway. Oh, cool. Look at the church. Such a cute little church. You ready to do a tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been in a coal mine before.
It's pretty cool, huh? Just looking at the little area around it. It's called the Dinky Train. You put it on? You want to put mine on?
Yes.
So cool. Okay, so we are at the Beckley Coal Mine. They have this little store that has stickers and stamps, and well, not stamps, but stickers and magnets and patches and stuff like that. But they have this wall of hand-carved coal. So you can have something little like this, like this is baby Jesus. It's so cute. And then they have big things, which is awesome. But they also have a fudge shop that's with local homemade fudge. And then they have a tour that goes every hour. So we have 15 minutes before the next one goes out. And then it's $22 for the adults between 18 and 54. And then 55 plus is 16. Kids under 18 are $12.50, and kids under 3 are free. So not terrible pricing. So we're gonna go do a coal mine tour, and I'll let you know how it is.
Hi guys.
Say hi!
Get started here. Welcome to the Beckley Exhibition Coal Mine. My name's Wilson. I'll be your guide today. Worked 39 years in the mines. We got some safety rules we got to go over before we go in the mine. Always got to have a safety net. But anyway, in 1962, they opened it up as a tourist attraction. It's been open ever since. Now, around 1900, this mines was open from 1890 to 1910. So about 1900, we'll talk about that. These guys that loaded this coal, this is a ton of coal right here. They would take a pick and dig it out of that seam and put it in this car. And for every car they loaded, they gave them 20 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, had to load 10 tons a day, $2 a day.
Wow.
And most of these guys were immigrants from Europe. They bring them down here, put them to work. No money, no problem. You know, you got a coal mine, every coal mine, if it's any size at all, is gonna have a coal camp around it. Coal camp, you know, there's houses and some stores. Got the company store. All right, if you don't have any money, no problem. You working for me, you go down to the company store and they've got stuff they call script, little pieces of metal. Got our name on it and a dollar amount. Get all you want, buddy. Just take it all you want and buy anything you want. Clothes and tools and food and pay for your rent on your house. And I'll just take whatever you borrow, what you get, I'll take it out your payday. We can get paid. Simple. Only one problem.
Yeah.
You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Said St. Peter, don't you call me, I can't go. I owe my soul to the company's store. You always owed this company more than they owed you. The longer you work for them, the deeper in debt that you become. These little cars here, about this high, they take that pick and they dig that rock out about 3 feet, stack it up on the side. Take this drill, this is called a breast auger drill. And you know, you're down on your knees and you're pushing on this. And you're gonna drill that 3 holes, one on either side and one in the middle. That's about here, about 3 feet. Take you probably 2 minutes to drill each one of these holes. After you drill those holes, you grab your old black powder. And you get this tamping rod. And you make your ball of black powder and you push it to the back of that hole. Do that for each one of those holes. Then you get this tool, they call this a needle. You put that in that black powder. Now, if you shoot that black powder right now, it's going to blow right out this hole. It's not going to do nothing to that coal. That's when you get some of that rock and mud and you start putting it in that hole and you take this tamping rod and you tamp it in. Now, the end of that's made out of brass, and there's a reason for that. Yeah, you don't want no spark when you're standing here tamping, playing around black powder. And you know, you tap that until that hole is completely full. Takes a pretty good while to do that, I would assume. After that, pull that needle out. Now you got an opening to that black powder. Get your fuses. Put one in each hole. Tie it to one fuse and run around the corner. Get that old carbide light, that fuse, I'm gonna light it up. Fire, fire, fire the hole. Light that fuse up. Boom, shoots that coal down. Now you would think that you're gonna let the dust clear and all that. No, you ain't got time to do that, because you gotta load 10 tons of coal a day. That'd take 20 or 30 minutes. You grab that shovel and you go to work. That's probably the easiest thing that you do right there, is shovel that coal. Probably get you 2 or 3 tons of coal.
And shovel on your knees.
Shovel it on your knees or on your hip or side or something. After you load that, you put some timbers under there so it don't fall on your head. Then you start all over. 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Sounds like fun, baby.
This was built in 1921.
Huh.
This was built in 1921. Look at the spinning wheel. All right, so we are at the mine. This is the miners' camp. So it's a coal camp, and so it would be the one-room schoolhouse, and a big house back there that would hold families, and there's a blacksmith over here, a place for like all your tack gear for farm animals is over there. General store, they said that the general store, people would barely ever come to spend money there, maybe twice a year, but people would come just to hang out, play games, people watch, sit on the front porch and play the banjo, things like that. So it was like a community area. And all of these houses that you see in this part of the video is like the original housing. They actually picked them up and moved them to this location, and they took apart what they could and then put them back together in this location, which is really cool. So the house that's way back there, the big house, is actually 182 years old. So it was here in the 1800s, before West Virginia was a state. The only house that's here that wasn't here before West Virginia became a state is the very first one, which is the miniature house, and it was built 100 years at the 100-year anniversary of this town, and it's a miniature version of the house that the governor or the founder of the town lived in when he was growing up. So pretty cool history lesson in this area, lots to take in, but I hope you are enjoying. Day 2 of our trip.
Yep.
We were at
The Creation Museum?
Creation Museum in Kentucky. The Ark is closed on Sundays, but the Creation Museum opens at 1 on Sundays. So if you're coming to this area, plan accordingly.
Mostly everything's closed until like 1.
Yeah, so many things are closed until after 1 o'clock. So we found a local Mexican restaurant, so we had lunch. And then now we are coming to the Creation Museum. So I don't know if they're going to allow video or footage or anything like that inside, but if I can record, I will, and give you a tip, like a little snippet of what it's about. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Where are we going first, little girl?
I don't know.
What's the map say? Look at the big flower.
Hi, everybody!
So it would light up if we were here at nighttime. So we're gonna walk across the footbridge, right?
Right.
Okay. Mama, what are those things called?
It's a floating bridge.
Oh.
Oh, dang!
Mama's gonna bounce me off. Oh, look at the lilies.
But look, it floats! I've never been on a floating bridge. Literally be like this.
Okay, so we've only made it to the entrance.
And I'm already geeking out.
What do you think about it?
Awesome already. It is so pretty.
They did a really good job. Like,
And now I understand why it's called the Creation Museum.
it's about the dinosaurs and the dragons and how
Legends.
they relate to the Bible.
It's moving.
She's such a nerd.
Especially about dragons and dinosaurs.
Yes. So, anyways, so far so good. We got our picture taken when we came in. So my mom is at the counter now, purchasing that. So we'll show you what that looks like in just a bit. And then hopefully you'll enjoy everything that we've seen so far because she's loving it. Let's see if we can get the dinosaurs wagging their tail.
Of such wonder and beauty. But also ugliness and brokenness. Why is it like this? Two competing worldviews answer this question in vastly different ways. The naturalistic worldview seeks to explain this world without a creator. Our world is the result of chance processes over billions of years. Death and suffering have always been a part of the picture. The biblical worldview tells us that God created a perfect world, wrecked by man's sin. We see pain, suffering, death. But at the same time, remnants of love and beauty. Both sides use the same evidence. Many people believe this creates a war between science and faith. But in reality, this is a clash between two worldviews that have much to say about our past, our present, and our future.
They believe what Genesis 1 teaches.
All the history. Alrighty, so we just finished the Creation Museum. We are walking back through the botanical gardens / area. It is handicap accessible, so I did want to let everybody know that if you do not already have a wheelchair or stroller, or you didn't bring it with you on your trip, they actually have a center where you can rent them, much like an amusement park, which is pretty cool. And then most of it is paved or concreted so that it's not a rough terrain for you. And then for the kiddos, they actually have a zip line here. So it's right behind me. It says it was closed online, but there's people there, so it might be closed for a private event. But, so anyways, pretty cool place. Did you like it, Mama?
I loved it.
You loved it? Kayla, Chrissy, y'all liked it?
Yes. We did.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I didn't read all the plaques, but the pictures were awesome.
I took pictures of a lot of the plaques so I could read them later because there's a lot of people in there.
Many people.
Tons of people. So if you're not good with crowds, go on a non-busy day or like scoot past the crowded areas like what we did. So I just reached over and took pictures and then kept on walking through the crowd. And then there's other areas that there's barely anybody in. So just find your happy medium place. Right?
Yep.